windshield washer, it's actually holding water. I just removed it and it's holding water. So it is kinked, but it's still not broken. How about that? A bit of a good news, bad news, then good news, I guess. Welcome back, everyone. That doesn't look terribly bad from here. Our new project! We got a Honda CIVIC 1995 EG hatch. This is so cute. Now, just heads up. Yes, it looks beautiful from here, but as you progress, you'll see. Yeah. It took a hit to the front. As my friend used to call it, it needs a massive facelift. And sure it does. But hey, the good thing is, motor still runs. So everything is fine. Now, a few things we need to notice about this one. Radiator cap is missing. I can see that, but there is water in it. Yeah, actually coolant. So that's a good thing. Which basically means I can switch it on or attempt to switch it on for you. But I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because of the damage that it just took a hit in this section. Look at the pulley. Look how cramped this area is. What is this? Is that... Hello? I've been looking for something like that. This is for the headlight, I think. Alright, let's just put it back. See, I barely touched it. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is this whole area is cramped a bit, compromising the insides. So I don't want to push it, I don't want to switch it on. Plus, the second part, one of the axles, I'm not sure which, but I suspect it's this one, popped out of place. So if I switch the car on, it's still gonna run. It's gonna make a bit of a rowdy noise because of the pulleys, but it's still gonna run. But if I put it in gear, technically speaking, the axle is not gonna be happy. So that's the problem. So this is the damage that we have. Clearly you can tell I need fenders, I need a hood, I need a rad support, I need a crash bar, I need a bumper, I need headlights and blinkers. This is what I can see. Now, potentially, I might need more, considering that the damage is close to the condenser. I don't know, it's not leaking. For the record, it's actually not leaking. And it has oil, so one would argue that it's actually in pretty good nick. But then again, this is the steering pump reservoir, so the steering pump somewhere located here. Chances are it may have taken a hit. Yeah. Anyways, let's remain positive. Let's look at the positive. Look how gorgeous it is. Hardly any dent from this section back. A bit of a surface rust, which can easily be fixed. But this side looks really good. Don't worry about what they say over here. This is a bit of a scratch. It can buff. Don't worry about it. A bit of a surface rust in here. Paint peeling or clear peeling. And over here another hit, which it seems like it's been repaired at one point or something. I'm not 100% sure, but don't worry about it. Bro, check the interior. Oh, did I mention? It's auto. But inside, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous looking. Really, really clean. Look at the seats. I don't know, man. It looks like it's been detailed before it got sold. I don't know. Now, the best part. Let's go at the back. And this is my favorite part. Because it's a hatch. You need to open the trunk. You start here. Yes. It's a bit iffy. But eventually, it'll come around. See? Ta-da! And you want to open the back? Look how clean. And it comes with this one as well. Bro, Bro, you know how rare that is. This is gorgeous. So technically speaking, back, we're not gonna have much of problem to fix. Front is the main problem. Now, like I said, it is running because I tried it. I actually switched it on. So I know it is running. In terms of gear, I didn't want to push it and switch it on. Look how gorgeous. Bro, it's really well maintained. And hello, this is the color. Type F, gray. All right. Color image. Okay, I can Google that so that I can get the paint code because I definitely need it. Now this one, if I work slowly, I can just quickly sand this area without compromising the color. And at that point, I can just simply apply clear. That's the idea, at least. Inside wise, I haven't even checked it since I bought it. So you guys are seeing it the same way that I do. At one point, I thought that one, the headrest was missing, but sure enough, bro. Holy crap, this is almost brand new. Almost brand new. Yeah, I don't know what that is. You know what? I think I know what. That would have been some sort of a rope that ties up a seat cover. So potentially, oh wow, so smooth. Yeah, it needs a bit of a cleaning, but so smooth. Well maintained. Actually, I haven't even seen what's inside here. Ew. Yeah. Let's not. Dash clean, everything. Tiny little bit of a crack over here, but then again, I don't care. Old school. Old school. Sheesh. That's not OEM. What is this? This, my friends, is a 3D printed coffee holder or mug holder. What the hell? Look, I gotta hand it to them. It's actually pretty neat. Yeah, that is actually pretty neat. Hello, my ashtray. There you go. Wow, there you go. We're fixing things already. What's that? Pocket set. What the hell? Alright. I may have done some things. Let me show you so you can see this area, how it's missing those little... It just doesn't make sense. And over here it's just a normal one with a tiny ashtray to the back. But me no likey. Let me show you something. And this is the good part. I managed to acquire some parts. I really managed to acquire some parts. Voila! So, front bumper in pretty good neck. OEM, so this is original, but it's not painted, which means we just need to paint it. Front radiator support. And two front fenders with the same matching color in perfect neck. There's only just a small scratch in here which I can easily fix. So this bolt on, bam, done. And this is what I want to show you. This is what I bought. So I bought this piece, coffee cup holder, proper one. This is what you need. I mean, the 3D printed points for innovation, so I'll give them that. But yeah, nah. And I've got this one. So this one connects to that one. Now you've got yourself an armrest. Isn't that cool? It needs a bit of a cleaning and probably refurbish, paint and such. But then again, dude, I got it. Bro, I love it. And it's tiny. Under, I didn't check under. We're looking. Well, we're looking good. Everything seems to be OEM. bushings wise, brakes wise, pretty much everything, it seems to be as it should. Wheels wise, it comes with basics, so with the hubcaps and all. Yeah, I definitely need to change that. Anyways, what's the game plan? The game plan is I need to vacuum and clean it because it has a lot of cobwebs, and you know, Australia, let's just say spiders, they love any place that they can get their hands on and basically start their web. So if we can vacuum it inside and out, at least it makes it look cleaner. Love it. Then maybe potentially we can start dismantling some of the parts in here, just to make my job a bit easier. If I can remove some of the parts, it makes it a bit easier. Plus I get to assess the damage just to see exactly what am I dealing with, and based on that, hopefully we'll get to order some parts. Yeah, sounds good. Now the only concern that I have is the frame, because it took a hit over here, so the frame is potentially bent. I wouldn't know exactly for sure until I actually remove this one, but once this one is removed, I'll be able to see it, and hopefully I'll be able to fix or bend back or something. I don't know, I still need to remove clutter first. Rad support, I do believe it is spot welded into it, but I think I've got a solution for that since I don't do welding. But inside it looks good, everything is good. I'm really happy so far with this purchase. It's a good start. I've managed to acquire a hood as well. It's brand new, brand spanking new, but it's black, so we definitely need to paint it. So I guess what we can do is strip this one, remove all the trims and pieces that we will need, because let's face it, the new one, it's not gonna come with those. So if we can acquire all those and just keep them handy, by the time the new one arrives, you see, even those clips, I will definitely need them. So by the time the new hood arrives, we can just simply hook it up and put it back in. Washing it, I might actually wash it, but not now, potentially once I remove some of the clutter, because we've got some plastic and glass. This is glass. Jesus. Headlight comes in a glass. Oh yeah, glass. You know. I might sell this one. Me no likey. Why? Because, my friends, I might buy a second, well, not second hand, aftermarket headlights. That looks better. Let's just say. The dreaded electrical work. I hate electrical work, and it's always haunting me. Always. Anywho's, that's a headlight bracket, just for the record. So the headlight sits on top of it. That gives you a bit of an idea as to how bad this is. Okay, now we know what to do. We need to vacuum at least. Let's just start vacuuming and cleaning some of the clutter. Well, hello. Operator name, driver certificate number, blah, 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 blah. What is this? Oh yeah, did I mention? This is a clear title. This is not even reported as a write-off, so I can officially register this and drive it. Sweet! Not only did we vacuum, we actually started dismantling things. As you can see, the fender is gone. It's really easy. If you don't remember how did we do that on the Prelude, it's pretty much the same concept. So remove all this, start with this, the molding, over here. 3 or 4 screws, and you just get it out. Once you do that, you've got those clips, plastic clips, that holds the mud, what do you call it, the fender arch, whatever it is, into the actual fender. Once you remove this, then technically this one can stay in the car, and that one can easily be removed. After that, 10 mil, should be one here, one here, one here. Then you've got one over here, and one under the side skirt. I didn't remove the side skirt, I just bent it just a bit, slowly, and removed it. Now that it's gone. Now, here's what you need to do. When it comes to these cars, they're a bit old, which means parts are scarce. See this? This is the plastic molding, and It basically sits here. They are hard to come by, really hard to come by. Look at the back, self-explanatory. Just with the plier, push those tabs in, and that allows you to get it out. And mind you, the new fender that I got, not only it's the same color, it already comes with this one, but this one is not as clean as this one, so I can easily replace it with that one. Ta-da! And not only that, once you get that, there are some screws into the bumper that they have these plastic clips. Hold on to them, don't lose them, you'll need them. Mine already came with it, and let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let's just flip this one. See, mine already came with them, and this is how you remove that part. But I held on to them because, trust me, you'll need them at one point. This side was a bit annoying because I don't have much space, so I had to use that instead of the actual ratchet. Let's vacuum this area. That gives us a bit of an idea as to the damage that we're dealing with. Because if you look at it, this is intact, perfectly fine. This one also intact, just for the record. This is where it's held. So it's welded into this one. Which technically I can, with a drill and spot weld drill bit, I can just drill into here, and that allows me to remove it from this side, and so on and so forth. But bad idea to start from here. You see, I've got shitload of things that I need to get rid of first, so I would say that's a good start. If I can remove the other side as well, and the hood, I might actually wash the car just for the knack of it, just because why not? See, I haven't even tapped into the wheel yet, but at least I got rid of this one. This one I don't need it, it's gonna hold on some space. I'm just gonna send it to scraps and let them take care of it. Now, for them to come and take care of it, the more items, the better. So I might actually remove this one and that one just to get it over with. Hello, Havana. Right over there. She always likes to play around. Anyways, let's continue. See if I can remove that, if I have enough space, because I do. Over here, the space is slightly bigger than that side. How I parked the car. But we'll work around it. We'll see what we can do. And if we can remove the crash bar, this, or the hood, whichever is easier. Then after that, we can vacuum this area. Because you can see there's a lot of spider reminisce things. Anyways, you got the gist. Let's continue. Alright, update. Where are we at? This one is also removed, but that reveals a bit more damage. You see how it's kinked? Kinked over here, and so on and so forth. Which means technically this one we need to pull it, then hammer it and dolly it until we bring it back into shape. I'm not sure this is something I can do, but I'll tell you what, let's just take it one step at a time. By the way, this piece of metal, this one is actually removable. This one connects the blinker, fender, and the bumper. So you've got those two 10 mil. Once you remove them, you'll be able to remove this one. And this one, I believe it's for the bumper. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Because at the end of the day, I don't have a reference. The other side, believe it or not, windshield washer, it's actually holding water. I just removed it and it's holding water. So it is kinked, but it's still not broken. How about that? So you've got one bolt over here, one bolt over here, which basically you can tell the difference. And they should be, you see those? So from the inside, you need to remove them. That will loosen it up. Then you need to remove the bracket, which is this one. You see the bolts, basically bolts over here between the bracket and this one. So I already loosened it up. I just need to remove this one to remove it. I'm only doing this as a reference for myself. These ones, I do believe I can salvage them. Easily moldable, so I can put them back into shape. Damage-wise, you can see that the frame is kinked over here. But at least the tower and blah, 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 it's all good. But then again, look at the mess over here. This is, I do believe, Steering wheel, power steering, because this is the reservoir for that. And look at the hose. The hose is legitimately on the pulley, and that's why this hose needs to be replaced. But that's all right. I think I can replace it because I can get it from any Civic. It's not gonna be this specific Civic, hopefully. I removed the leftover. I do believe this is for the headlight. Yeah. Oh, speaking of headlight, survived. All the tabs intact. How about that? The blinker not so much, but I managed to salvage it because I still need to. This is the plug for the blinker, and if you look at the other side, it should be this one. So now it's Bluetooth. These are the headlights, and over here I only have this part. Not sure if the other part still exists. One would hope. These ones, yeah, for the washer fluid thingy. Yeah, I don't know. It has to be somewhere here. I just need to pluck up the courage and dig deeper and deeper and deeper. Look, this is for the AC line, I think. Survived. No kink, no nothing. This one, tiny bit of a kink, but still alive. I honestly don't know. This is for the transmission. Oh, hello. There's a plug. I don't know what this plug goes to, but if I was to guess, I would say something to do with the fan. I think so. Yeah, this is for the headlight. This is part of the headlight, let's just say. I'm only doing this reference for myself, okay? A reference for myself, okay. But at least we removed two fenders, so we got that out of the way. I might be able to remove this one. Let me see how I can. But before I do that, I need this. This is the headlight bracket. I need to save this one because another Bluetooth one. I need this one. I need those, plus the tag. And I need this. This is the latch for the hood. And of course I need all those grommets. But the rest, technically speaking, I can get rid of. Anyways, let me think about something, because what I'm thinking, I might actually check on repair shops nearby and see if they can repair the frame, because I need it professionally done. So if they can repair the frame for me, I'm gonna basically bite the bullet and send it to them, let them repair the frame. Repair this kink, repair that kink, and so on and so forth. But I need to clear up as much as I can out of it, so that'll be easier for them to work on it. At least that's the idea. I mean, I'm dismantling a lot of things for them, so it should be easier for them to mount it back. Hopefully that will reduce the price, but then again, you never really know. Maybe I'd be able to. I don't know. But for now, I'm happy with the progress. Let me dive into this, remove as much things as I can out of it, get the hood out and the crash bar. If I can do those and get rid of those excess metal, that's a good start. I can give it this one a wash and put it back, and we can wrap the first video so far. A bit of a good news, bad news, then good news, I guess? I don't know. Yep, both fenders, hood, and the crash bar, they're removed. So we got it all sorted out. So this is basically the mangled radiator support, which we already have a replacement. So in all technicality, if we can remove this one, and by the way, these bolts you see, these are for the crash bar. I put them exactly back where they belong. Haven't removed the rest of the items because I'm not gonna work on it a bit for now, because I still need to wash it and clean it and just formalize an action plan. Radiator survived, but then again you've got this thingy, which I'm assuming it's a plastic piece of thing that connects into this one, I think. So what I'm thinking, I can repair it with JB Weld, and that should solve the problem. In terms of engine, gearbox, everything, they seem to be intact. but you've got some hoses that are kinked, bent, blah 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 blah, and the only way for you to fix that is basically to loosen this and just pull it your way. Axle, I can rule out that this is not the damaged axle, because if you look over here, I don't know if you can see it, it's right there, you can clearly see it is in place, which basically puts us in a position where it's the other one. Hood latch, this one seems to be okay, although slightly bent. The other one, I do believe it is bent, which means we need hood hinges as well. But beside that, we managed to remove everything, even, yep, the nozzles. There you go. They survived. I got them. So, what are we doing? Well, since I've reached this far, I was thinking maybe I should just wash the car. At least get rid of some of the gunk and dirt. That way at least it's slightly cleaner and less displeasing, I suppose. Yeah. Condenser, obviously, seen better days. So, we'll see how we go with that. But for now, I'm happy with the progress. Oh, I removed this one. This is like air duct something, so it's connected. So used to sit over here. You've got this one that connects in the hole here. You've got one bolt from the bottom, and over here, basically, you connect somewhere here and somewhere. This is the one. Yeah. So, again, reference for myself. I removed it. I figured not as well. Just leave it be. Anywho's, let's get the pressure washer. Wash this crap. But I need to remove my tools and remove all the things that I don't wanna lose. Sounds like a good idea. And then after that, I'll roll it back into place and we can wrap up the video. Cool. Happy to report, it's back in its temporarily position. Floor is cleaned, everything is good. I put the hood temporarily over here. The two fenders. Crash bar is right over there in the corner because I'm supposed to get rid of them, but I don't want to put them outside before they actually get picked up. So I'll just leave them here be. But for now, okay, now we've got something to work with. I'll put the stuff that I have, so the bumper and rad support over there, and my two beautiful fenders over here. The items, all the screws and everything, I put them inside, labeled them. So for example, fenders, I put them in a bag with fenders tag on it and so on and so forth. That way at least when I decide to come back to it, I know where to work. This one, I don't know how it's gonna go, but let me do some math. I would rather get it into a frame shop where they can actually repair it. That way it's professionally done, because at the end of the day, once I'm done with it, it's gonna be a beautiful toy. I'd rather have it properly done. So let me do my math and see how this is gonna work, and we'll take it from there. But for now, if you like what you see, stick around. Oh boy, that is something. Let's just put it like this. This is your thumbnail picture. Until then, you take care of yourself. Yalla.